My first letter to God. My journey towards my dream of studying abroad in an English-speaking European country began as a childhood aspiration. I would often hear captivating stories of individuals who had ventured overseas for their education, and I couldn't help but think, that is so cool. My love for travel only fueled this desire to explore foreign lands. With unwavering determination, I dedicated myself to my studies, hoping that one day this dream would transform into a reality. After completing my diploma, I eagerly began searching for opportunities to study abroad. Unfortunately, most undergraduate universities did not offer fully funded scholarships, only partially funded ones, so I made a strategic decision to pursue my bachelor's degree in my home country, planning to seize the opportunity for a master's degree abroad later. Upon the completion of my bachelor's degree, I knew it was time to embark on the journey of a lifetime. Numerous scholarships were available for students like me who aspired to study abroad. My quest for these scholarships commenced with the Chevening Scholarship, despite its requirement of 2 years of work experience, which I lacked at the moment. However, it provided a valuable starting point, helping me to refine my goals and crystallize my vision. Set on studying in the UK, I had 2 primary scholarship options in mind at that time: Chevening and Commonwealth scholarships. After graduating in December 2020, I realized that the scholarship application process was lengthy, and if I were to start my overseas education in September or October, I had approximately 9 months of waiting ahead. I refused to idle away this time at home and contemplated starting a business. But given the time required to get it off the ground, I decided to explore alternatives such as internships or part-time jobs. While diligently applying for scholarships, I also pursued various job and internship opportunities. My first attempt at the Commonwealth Masters Scholarship, which required nomination by the certain agency, did not yield success. However, I had secured a job by then, which softened the blow of disappointment. My dream remained vivid, and I refused to give up. I continued my scholarship pursuit and applied for the Commonwealth Shared Scholarship, which covered both tuition and course expenses. This led me to apply for a master's program in development economics at the University of Kent around April 2021. The results will not be announced until August. The moment of truth arrived in a rather unexpected setting. I received an email notification while I was at church. Determined to finish the service, I patiently waited until I got home to see what awaited me. After a quick lunch, I opened the email to find the first 2 words, "Thank you." It marked the second attempt that has not yielded success, leaving me lying on my bed, pondering on my future. As I contemplated what lay ahead, I turned to music for solace, listening to Ada Ehi's Congratulations. I envisioned congratulating myself once I finally held a scholarship in my hands, celebrating the achievement. To make my dream even more tangible, I created a vision board inspired by Terry Savelle Foy's teachings. It featured a picture with words that read, "Let's celebrate you getting a scholarship," and declarations thanking God for a fully funded scholarship for my master's degree in the UK. Every morning and evening, I would gaze at my vision board, reciting these declarations with unwavering belief. I knew the scholarship was on its way. It was just a matter of time. A few weeks later, a friend informed me about another scholarship opportunity, which I applied. Though doubts gaunted my heart throughout the application process, despite my reservations, I completed the application only to be shortlisted for the next stage, but not making it to the finals. A month later, another window of opportunity opened as the Commonwealth Scholarship application cycle began anew. This time, my nominating agency was the Ministry of Education in my country, each with its own set of guidelines for nomination. With my essays ready, I completed the application and settled in for another 7 months of waiting, with the results expected by August the following year. During this period of waiting, I felt compelled to write my first letter to God. While I had always prayed, this was different. It was a heartfelt communication in the form of a letter. One evening, after returning from work, I sat quietly on my bed with a diary and a pen. The prayer I penned down was simple but profound. I asked God to grant me the scholarship I so eagerly sought, acknowledging that each application required at least 3 references. I expressed my gratitude for the supportive people God has placed in my life, those who wrote multiple recommendations for me, and even those who refused to assist further. A sense of peace and serenity enveloped me as I read this letter aloud to God, believing that he had heard my earnest plea. That night, I enjoyed a restful sleep, assured that my message has been received. 1 month later, I stumbled upon an email that had slipped into my spam folder 4 days earlier, bearing the news: the Commonwealth Scholarship Commission has considered you for a master's scholarship. It was a moment of sheer jubilation, a dream realized after years of waiting. I could not stop thanking God for His grace and providence. I knew that this scholarship was an answer to my heartfelt prayer, and I was determined to share my testimony with others. Thus, I proudly named this chapter of my life my first letter to God. Thank you for joining me on this incredible journey of faith and perseverance. Thank you so much.